Hello. Welcome to the stream, people. I hope everything is looking smooth on y'all's end. As you may know from Twitter, I am doing the first half of today's stream on my own, so I don't have Cam to like check in and make sure things are working fine. Oh no, Ted says it's frozen for people, or for him at least. I don't know. I hope it is not. My internet has been real frustrating this week, but I am recording on my end, so if anybody is too frustrated by lag or anything on their end, you can just catch the clean version on YouTube, I guess, eventually. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Here I am at the Dragon Shrine. There's two reasons why I'm doing the first half of the stream by myself. One is that Cam is busy. He's off helping Jessica with some Girls Gotta Eat Good pop-up stuff, I believe. The other reason is a bunch of the stuff that you do in the last part of Dark Souls 2, you cannot co-op for. So he would just be sitting around anyways. And I've actually been practicing this section a little bit on my own off screen, just so I don't make a fool of myself. This is supposed to be the last session of Dark Souls 2. We're trying to finish the game today, kind of skipping over the DLCs and just kind of getting to the true ending of the game, which you can access without the DLCs. And again, I say it's supposed to be our last session. It could potentially not be if I suck enough doing these things solo. Hopefully I don't hit a wall. I don't want to keep people here too terribly long. But I'm feeling good about it. Like I said, I've been practicing specific sections that I know I might struggle with, and I just got invaded, which of course is not the thing that I was preparing for. There he is. Does he have a bow? I don't really want to go up there because there's a big old knight who wants to kill me. I'm gonna make him fun of me. I really like the Dragon Shrine, like specifically this one mechanic where like these dudes will not attack you unless you attack them. Whoa! Hello. He doesn't get that hard. Oh, come on. Why can't I hit this? Not invaded instantly, that is correct. This couldn't be easy. Hopefully this is not a stream sniping situation. Really good at rolling. There we go. Got him. Okay. Feeling good. I suck at killing people. mic has been turned up a little bit. Hopefully that's better. But like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I really like the mechanic of the Dragon Shrine where like there's all these Dragon Knights sitting around, but they will not hurt you unless you hurt them. Or unless you bring in a co-op partner. Like they want you to fight these big knight dudes. And they want you to fight them fair. So if you try to like tip the scales in your favor, they will then tip the scales in their favor by all attacking you at once. Also, if you run away from these dudes, if you like try to find a safe place to attack them from a distance, they will get mad. So it's like this place that kind of necessitates dueling, like really fair dueling. I don't really know why, if there's a lore reason behind that, but it's just so neat. Oh yeah, Ammo, I changed my armor. I think this is the armor that's on the cover of the game, the Farron set. But I've done a couple things off stream between last week and this week to try to beef up my character just a little bit. Like I have increased my HP a little bit. I have upgraded all my armor, including this armor. Like it still matches, right? Like it's still the green, but it gives me a little bit more defense than what I was wearing. I also changed my left Moonlight Greatsword. I was doing a thing where like one of my Moonlight Greatswords was magic and one of them was physical, because I was worried about bosses that had a lot of magic defense. But I get more raw numbers out of both of them being magic, so I just changed that. Oh, hello. Are you want to attack me? I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool. Why do you want to hurt me? I guess this is the last duel that they want to require. Man. That did not do anything. I really hope this is the last guy I actually have to fight, because I am low on Estus. I know I'm at the end of this section, though. Oh, man. Okay, come on. Oh! Chug-a-lug. He is power stancing, too, which is kind of neat. I don't think I've seen any enemies power stance. Hey, Jay. Jay is back at long last. I don't think Jay has been in the live chat for any of these Dark Souls 2 sessions until this one. You don't want to hurt me, do you? Okay, we're cool. Friend ahead, therefore try happiness. So this dude, for people watching who have not played the game, he can be a boss. If you want him to be a boss, you can attack him and he'll attack you. But most people suggest not fighting him as a boss. It's like one of the harder and more boring fights in the game. Like, people say it's just not worth it. And he's also nice. So, like, why would you hurt him? This is the Ancient Dragon. He somehow is communicating with me telepathically. And he's going to give me a thing that's going to let me go into the memories of certain bodies that I find. Like, I can see how they died, or how they got into the state that they're in. He gives me the Ashen Mist Heart. I actually don't think I've read the description for the Ashen Mist Heart. So it might be fun to read that, because it's a weird little item. Is it this? Oh, here it is. Manifestation of Ashen Mist, received from the Ancient Dragon. The magic of the Ancient Dragon allows one to delve into the memories of the withered. Yeah, it's not necessarily dead people, but withered people. Jay says, It's been quite some time. Really weird experience. Like anytime y'all were streaming, I was out of town, and anytime I was in town, y'all weren't streaming. But I'm here and happy to be back. Happy to have you back, Jay. Glad that you're here on a day that I'm not having too much trouble. And again, I was really worried that I might be having trouble today, but so far it's been good. No deaths. I've made it through, I guess, the first of 3 big challenges I got to do on my own before Cam jumps on. So this Dragon Shrine area is pretty interesting on a lore level. I don't feel like I totally understand it. Like, I don't have a 100% understanding of what's going on here. But it's right after Aldia's Keep. And Aldia is like this mad scientist character. He's the brother of King Vendrick. And like when we were in Aldia's Keep, we found all these monsters that were caged up, and all these rooms where like experiments were being done. And then at the very end of Aldia's Keep, there's a big dragon in a cage who's called the Guardian Dragon. So he's been set up there to guard something, and that something is this area, which it seems like is a place that Aldia himself has built. Like Aldia must have made this to try to, like, he's doing science experiments to try to like bring dragons back. Which you know, part of the backstory of Dark Souls 1 is that all the dragons got genocided by Gwyn. Aldia's brother Vendrick, of course, is kind of following in the footsteps of Gwyn, but Aldia himself, the scholar of the first sin, is, you know, he's kind of studying what Gwyn did, and he's not necessarily in favor of it, which is why he's trying to, like, I guess, bring the world back to the way it was before Gwyn came along. Ted says I missed 3 cusses. Oh, Jay missed 3 cusses. Nick, am I on your work stereo? Like, I don't know where you work, but like, are you just like playing this for random customers to hear? Because that sounds funny and also maybe irritating to them. I don't know. Let's see, where are we going? I think we got to go to the Forest of Fallen Giants. That's where I need to go investigate these memories. The first one is here. We are going to be in the same soul memory bracket. We have taken great pains to make sure we're in the same soul memory bracket. And I believe I'm wearing my ring, which has absorbed any souls I might have gotten today. Let me double check on that. Yeah, I'm wearing my ring, so I haven't got any souls. I'm still sitting around with 620 souls, which is nothing compared to all the things I just killed. Let's see. Oh, man. You guys are supposed to be puny now. Oh, no. Hope I don't die in the Forest of Fallen Giants. That'll be embarrassing. This is what we did at the very beginning of the game. Let's see. It's back here? I forget how to get there. Oh, it's over here. Okay, yeah. So, speaking of, like, you know, species that got wiped out, you know, the dragons being the species that got wiped out in Dark Souls 1, of course, in Dark Souls 2, the backstory involves the genociding of the giants. And so, the Forest of Fallen Giants, the first place we went in the game, is, like, where this big war happened, where all the giants were wiped out. And these trees that have grown here are like corpses of specific giants. And so now that I have this, now that the ancient dragon has given me this key that lets me go into the memories of the withered, quote unquote, I'm going to kind of go back in time and see how all these giants died or how this fight went down. And there's kind of an interesting mechanic too, where like if you're in when you're in a memory, it says one cannot stay in a memory for long. Like, I can't just, like, hang out here until the present day. I'm not time traveling, you know. I'm kind of, like, having this weird flashback. And I believe I have an NPC to talk to at the very beginning of this.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers, and I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in, whether you are guided by bravery or brashness. This is no place for you. I am Drummond, and the Lord has placed this fort in my hands.
I'm assuming the Lord he's talking about is Lord Vendrick.
Just
Oh,
mention my name.
didn't mean to skip that line.
No man will challenge your exit. And even
I'm kind of wasting time by talking to him because I only have so much time in the memory, but I'm curious what he says. It's been a while.
Soon the giants will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable Lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity.
That's really interesting that the leader of this military disapproves of what his orders are, essentially. And the thing that has transformed him, of course, is Nishandra, the queen, who has kind of pushed him, like kind of as a Lady Macbeth figure, pushed him to commit this violence against the giants to assert his dominance.
It was then that the golems materialized. The giants.
Man, the story of this game is so good.
Barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land.
My father and his father. I didn't know that. This was like a multi-generational military conflict. That's crazy.
Within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord.
And at this point, like, nobody's heart's in it anymore.
Did you see him? That towering monster among them. That is most certainly their king.
Okay, yeah, the king of the giants is eventually going to be the boss of this section.
Even if I should die trying, my blade may break, my arrows fall wide, but my will shall.
Hey, that's a nice little thesis statement of the Dark Souls games.
Those who live by the sword will die by it, and I, Drummond, won't go down without drawing mine. Be gone with you. Be gone.
Oh, he gives me the hurrah gesture. Nice.
Be gone with you.
Okay, okay. Let's not waste any more time. Does this open? It does. What? Smooth and silky stone. 5 of them. Wow. Okay. So I gotta go into 3 giant memories. There's also a dragon memory and Vendrick's memory as well. Sorry. And I think this first one is the hardest one, if I'm remembering right. It's the one that's the longest. It's the one that I'm kind of worried about getting stuck on. These giants are no joke. But fortunately, I can 2-hit them. But this, when you're fighting more than one, it's real scary. Got him. You've done 6 playthroughs of Dark Souls 2, Michael? That is crazy. I'm impressed. I've done 6 or 7, depending how you want to count it, of Dark Souls 1. This is only my 2nd playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I didn't know you liked the game that much. The Ashen Mist is thin. Am I already running out of time? Jeez. I guess I really shouldn't have spent so much time talking to that dude. Where's the way out of here? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. So, like, one reason this is great is that, like, the way these games normally work... Oh, yeah, there it is. Out of time. Yeah, Ammo, I understand that you and Cam have, like, done so many Dark Souls 3 playthroughs that you've lost count of them. And I probably will eventually get there with some of these games. But Dark Souls 2 can be kind of a weird drag for some people, so I'm surprised that that Michael's done 6 plays of DS2. But yeah, like what I was saying is that, you know, one thing that I'm sure people already know about these games is that they all kind of take place after, like, the big action of their world, like based on, you know, the way that the lore is described. You're always kind of showing up a little late to the party, like the last days of a dying world. And here we're kind of like right in the thick of it. Like these battles that we've heard so much about, we are in the middle of them. And, you know, not all the enemies even want to hurt you because they're busy hurting each other. It's so interesting. I did not get my durability back after getting booted. Oh, come on. Okay. Here you go. Got him. Okay, so I can basically one-shot these guys because they don't have time to respawn before my second hit comes in. But because these dudes are distracted fighting each other, I think that I can just run past most of them. I was watching a Let's Play of this yesterday just to kind of like gear myself up for what I was going to have to do on stream by myself. And I found out about this little shortcut that I didn't know existed. When I played this before, on my own, I thought I had to clear all this stuff out, and I did. I killed everybody in here in the ridiculously small amount of time that you have to do it. And it was frustrating. It was a pain. I love it, though. I mean, this is one of the coolest parts of the game, I think. But I was kind of anxious about doing it on stream because it's so hard if you do it the way that I did it before. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh! 1, 2. Rip. Now, how do I get out of here? Oh no, what is the path? If anyone knows, if I'm just like missing something, tell me in chat where I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. And I think there might be one more thing. Yeah, there's one more giant up here. Should be pretty easy. That fence might keep me safe from him, actually. Since I got the moonbeams. Oh, okay. Not that safe. Oh, come on, one more. Oh, come on. So close. Die. Nice. We did it. No deaths so far, people. Cam would be proud. Soul of a Giant. Yeah, so going to these memories, I guess is, I don't remember if it's optional or not. But if you want to kill Vendrick, which I do, the more of these like giant memories you have, the easier that becomes. Because he has a ridiculous amount of defense, and if you have these giant souls, his defense decreases. One of them I got off stream because it's not in like the memory; it's kind of off the beaten path. But I've got 2 of them, and I got to get 2 more. It's interesting that like as you have like this evidence of what Vendrick has done, what he's guilty of, he becomes easier to kill. Like for some reason he is like more weak to you. I don't know if it's out of a sense of guilt or what. He just takes more damage in the fight. Oh man, I'm forgetting where the other one is. I think I got a warp to it. It's the place unbeknownst, maybe? I did not die to the invader, Ted. I killed the invader. My first challenge of the day. Not one I was expecting. But I did it. Proud of myself. Okay, let's go into the second giant memory. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. No, this is the third giant memory. This is not where I need to go. I need to go here, Soldier's Rest. Thanks, Ted. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody who is in chat, by the way. I was worried that I was going to be talking to myself for an hour. So I'm just happy that people are watching. Where is this dang giant? Hello. Squished. Oh no. This area is so annoying. I just want to get out of here. Get me out, get me out, get me out! Jeez. Nope. Where's the giant? Is it in here? It was a Crash Bandicoot squish, Jay. This is not the way. Oh my god. Okay, good. I might have to kill all these stupid Turtle Knights. Oh god. Get me out of here. I don't want to die to a Turtle Knight. Okay, one more to go. Come out in the light where I can see you. You jerk. Okay. That'll make traversal a little bit easier. Where is this giant? I know it's in this part of the map. I've gone too far. It's over there? Why am I so lost? Oh, okay. I think I know where I am. I think I actually didn't even have to take that roundabout path. I think I just needed to pop over here. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's go into this other giant memory. Why is there no examine button? Hello? Is this the last one? Seed of a Tree of Giants. Oh, here we go. A giant rests in peace. Wait, is this not the one? Michael, you've played this 6 times. What giant memory am I missing? What's the one? Oh, it's after the Pursuer. It's after the Pursuer. I need to go to the Pursuer bonfire. Which I guess there isn't a bonfire by the Pursuer. But I can get to it pretty easy, I think. Actually, I think the easiest way to get there might be through Lost Bastille, right? The Tower Apart, yeah. Yes, I know the one past the King's Door. That was the one I accidentally warped to before. But that's the last one, I think. I don't know if it matters if you do them in order or not. But that's the one with the boss. So I was going to save it for last. I thought there was a way to warp back to the Pursuer with that, like, bird. I guess that's a one-way thing. Okay, we'll go the long way. Yes, Michael. The dragon memory is something that I think I'm going to do as well if I have time. I don't know if it helps you in any way, like if it's a mechanical requirement for progression. But I am going to do it. Wait, it's this way. Going the wrong way. Welcome to the stream of me being lost. But not for too long. I know where I'm going. Get away. I don't care about you. Have I cleared out? Oh, here it is. I was like, where are these guys? Rip. Okay, I guess I should have cared about you. Oh. Oh. This way. Okay. Hello. Such a cool area. Love the design. Love all these, like, felled statues that I'm walking through. Like this big head that has fallen, and that sword you can walk up. And it's like twilight, golden hour. Oh, beautiful. Here it is. Cool thing about, I really like that, you know, these soldier dudes are just fighting these trees because, you know, they're hollow, I guess, and they're just doing the thing they remember doing in life. What's up, Cam? Are you free? Are you ready to soul? Okay. I am on the Discord call, so like as soon as you are ready, just jump on and you will be on stream. Okay, this is one that I don't have a very vivid memory of. No pun intended. Like I'm not totally sure where I need to go. Which I guess is the theme of today's stream. Stop! Hey, stop! I'm on your side. Kind of. Okay, I guess I do need to kill these dudes. Feels like a waste of time, though. I cannot stay within the memory for long, as they say. I wonder how many Pharos Lockstones I have. Because I have no idea what's in that one, but I feel like I should use it. Oh, I have 8. Yeah, let's do it. Where's the thing? Voodoo. Another one. Oh, wait. This one's a troll one. There's a chest here that's like an arrow chest. And then I think if I open that one, it's just like an explosion or something. I heard about this. I will not waste my time with that. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? More giants. Pyromancer giant. Rip. Again, I don't know which of these things are actually like worth killing and which are worth running past. But they're occupied with each other, so I'm not too worried about it. Where do I go? Do I jump? What does this message say? I did it. Let's try jumping, as they say. Oh, nope. Bad idea. First death of the day. I'm shocked I've made it this far without dying. I wonder if it takes me back to a bonfire or if I just get popped out. Oh, it does take me back to the bonfire. Okay. Back to the pursuer. This way. Now that I know where I'm going. Oh. Fall damage. I need to go this way. Okay, I'm not gonna make the mistake of letting these dudes pile up this time.
Hello.
Hey! What's up?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going surprisingly well.
Cool. How many giant souls you got?
I got 1. Well, actually, I have 2,
Okay.
but one of them is from the little cave in the Black Gulch. I did that off stream.
Oh, cool.
But I'm about to go into the second
So
giant
you're gonna try to
memory.
get 4.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Are you watching, or are you just gonna let me give you the play-by-play?
I was watching.
Okay.
I'm not currently. I wonder if I could.
You could pull it
I
up
guess
on
I'm
your phone
not.
or something.
Yeah. Well, it does this really fun thing where if I pull it off my phone, for some reason the Twitch mobile thing will not mute. I don't know why.
Oh.
So
That's fun.
I would be getting double audio.
Yeah. Let's not do
I'm
that.
just gonna pull up the really bad Twitch PlayStation.
Do it.
Because you don't need me yet, so I can just watch you.
Right.
for now.
Right. Yeah, I think that these things are a little time consuming, but we're making good time. I don't think that this, as I'm going now, I don't feel like this like quote unquote marathon stream is going to be that much of a marathon.
Cool.
Maybe you can point me in the right direction regarding some of these memories. I think the third one is a straight shot, but the second one I got a little lost in.
Yeah, one of them is kind of like convoluted, but most of them you kind of just walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
And they're real easy.
This is the way I did not go before.
Wait, where do I do this? I forgot. Maybe I can just... I wonder...
Let's climb this ladder. Oh, there's an item down there I could have got. I know up here I can get.
yeah, ammo. That's right. I'm using it for Discord also, and that's what... Oh no. Hang on.
Nope. Okay.
No. Say no to the party invite
Nope.
you just got.
No party. Though, now I'm reminded that I got a notification saying that my controller was about to die a long time ago, so I'm gonna hope that it can last until the end of this memory. Hi there.
Yeah, hey, Emma, that's what I do have it doing, but I'm trying to like watch Swaff also.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm just gonna go on the stupid PlayStation.
Man, this place got cleared out. I didn't even do most of that. Okay. Now there's a couple more dudes. Hello. Oh no! I'm still alive. It's all good. I'm just gonna run past these dudes. Here it is. We did it. Soul of a Giant.
Oh, cool. Then you
Nice.
just gotta do that one more, and it's
One
just
more.
a boss fight.
It's really easy, yeah.
Yeah.
I say that.
And then you gotta
and
fight
I will immediately
Vendrick.
die. Yeah. Do you know if
So-
to get the true ending, do I need to go back to Shrine of Amana and get Vendrick's soul?
I don't think so.
Maybe
I don't know. I think you just have to kill him.
maybe Michael or Ammo could confirm in chat that that is the situation, because that could potentially take a little while. Shrine of Amana can be irritating, as we saw a couple weeks ago.
I should be able to small soap in though
True.
if we need that.
Yeah.
You do have your ring on, right? Like the
Mhm.
the soul sucker
Yep,
ring.
yep.
Okay. All right, good.
Though it'll be tricky to keep using it whenever you are in here, because I'll need to replace one of my other rings with the matching ring. But it'll be okay. Michael, the
Okay,
question was,
I'm
do I
watching you
need
now.
the soul of Vendrick to get the true ending? Because like after you kill Vendrick, you can go to Shrine of Amana and find the little room where his soul is resting. And I'm wondering if I need to go do that to get the ending with Aldia. None of that changes the ending.
Yeah,
you
I
said.
can-
Okay, sweet.
I can see you now, so that's nice.
Sweet. So essentially, I just have two bosses to fight, and then we're in endgame
Yeah.
mode.
You've got this crummy little one, and then you gotta fight
Big boy.
old
Vendrick.
Vendrick.
Yeah. What is your opinion of the Giants' memories, by the way? It's one of my favorite parts of the game.
I think they're really cool. I wish there was more going on with them. I think that I think it's really neat that you can also go into like the dragon corpse like next to Freya and like see its memory too.
Because there's the
I
Freya
wish that,
memory and then
yeah.
the Vendrick memory as well, which I'm curious, Michael, if you know if that changes what ending I get at all.
I don't think that part does, but yeah, it's just neat. It's like I wish that altogether they formed something approaching the length of like a zone or a level or something. Because even
like
altogether, it's still very short.
It's time consuming because you got to walk between them.
Yes,
but it's really the time you spend in them is pretty minimal.
Yeah, they're neat though. I think this one is especially cool because you get to see how that like head fell off and all that stuff.
Also, isn't this dude the last giant, the first boss we fought in the game, which would explain why he's like so mad at us? It's like the same the same mechanics of the fight, you know, other than this one's a little bit more spry.
Yeah, it could be.
Almost got him. One more.
Oh,
he squished me. Rip. Oh no, not rip.
You better watch out, bro.
Time for some moonbeams. There we go.
There it is.
Victory achieved. Alright. Let's kill us a Vendrick.
A while back, Ted asked if you had any other games you're looking at playing soon.
Say that again?
Ted asked a while back what games you were looking at playing soon on Switch or otherwise.
Not on stream, just like for fun on my own.
Yeah.
Right now, I am in the middle of playing, or I guess I'm at the end of playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I have wanted to play for years, but I thought that it wasn't available on any consoles until I heard recently that there was like a little combo pack on PS4 that has that and Rondo of Blood. So I've been playing that. It's gone really quick. Oh wait, this is not the right way. I need to go to the Undead Crypt, not the castle.
Yes, yeah. Castle's where you go for Nishan.
Yeah. But yeah, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You've played it, right, Cam?
Yes, I have.
Do you remember much about it? Do you have thoughts about it?
I just know that it's good. I think it kind of lives up to its rep, more so than a lot of the other Castlevania games do.
I mean, I don't really... I haven't heard about other Castlevania games by reputation in the way that I've heard about this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, in general, like, the series of it, and, like, I mean, I like Castlevania just fine. I haven't had any kind of experience outside of Symphony of the Night where I have been like, wow, that was really good. It seems like kind of the purest expression of what the games are usually aiming to do. I don't know.
And I had heard really good things about it for a long time, but I guess it was actually playing Dark Souls that made me like really interested in playing it, or I guess heightened my interest in playing it, because I had heard that it was an influence, and you know, I had even just playing Dark Souls 1 on my own, like I could kind of get the vibe like, oh, these are kind of like 3D Metroidvanias, but with like a really complex combat system, and going back and playing Symphony of the Night, like, man, it is crazy just how much they took from that game specifically, like the equipment, mechanics, and like the right hand, left hand stuff. It's like so much of it is just updated for 3D in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
I watched some people fight Vendrick last night because I've never done it before, and you had warned me that it could be really frustrating. It seems like as long as you just circle strafe him to the right, he can't really catch up to you.
Well, the word that I used was slog. I don't think that he's frustrating. I don't think he's hard. I just think he takes a really, really long time.
He does. One of the streams that I watched last night, or one of the Let's Plays I watched last night, like they kept editing, like they kept doing little like fade transitions because they were like, this is going way too long. You don't want to see this.
Jay says, "Is this the dude running from you at the beginning of this fight? Was this dude running for?" No. So Jay, in our last one, what Vendrick is doing? This dude, he literally is just like sitting around, not doing anything. Like you have to choose to come in here and try to kill him. He just walks around in circles. Yeah, and
we talked a lot about
enough.
that in our last stream.
Yeah,
like, the significance of
we
that.
did. Yeah,
it's one of the coolest.
If you want to, I would recommend like going back into our last one. On that, oh yeah. See, that's the thing too. He's so slow and dumb, and then it's like, oh well, he only has to hit you like twice though, so whatever, you know. Just a dumb. It's not designed well. Anyway, yeah, just go back and watch our last one. The one I think Swafford named it like we're back or something like that.
We're back, baby. That's what it's called.
We're back, baby. Yeah. That one about an hour or so in, like we get to Vendrick and they have like a really long conversation.
I stood in the Vendrick room for like 20 minutes while we just talked about how cool it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Ted asked in chat if there's a way to play Metroid Fusion. I have played Metroid Fusion. I played it when it came out on the Game Boy Advance. I love Metroid Fusion. It's such a good game.
Yeah, we talked about Metroid Fusion, I think, one time with me and you and Michael O'Malley.
Yes. Super excited for Metroid Dread, which is why I went back and played Zero Mission and why I got the hankering for Castlevania, I guess.
Yeah. It's cool that the Metroid Dread is coming out.
Yes. So happy that they're decided to do something with the series again. And it's that specifically. Okay, Vendrick. Let's tango.
Yeah, Fusion is good, I agree. I like Fusion. I also like, I don't know. I really like Super Metroid a lot.
Oh, it's great. I think if they did a version of Super Metroid, like if they wouldn't have to change anything about it, just port it and make some of the controls a little tighter. It would be just like a perfect game. Because there are some things they try to do with it that I feel like the SNES was not ready for.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
like the wall jumps and screw attacks and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like really complicated mechanics.
I would counter with, I think that wall jumping feels fine in a lot of other games. It's just that a lot of other games don't require you the same like axis control as Metroid at the same time.
But like when I say that,
kind
is
of weirdness going on. Yeah.
What I mean is that it feels fine in Fusion and Zero Mission. But something about the way the SNES controls, like it just feels janky in Super Metroid a little bit.
Right.
Okay, I almost got him to half health. When he jumps over at the wall, that's really frustrating because you can't really strafe him.
Yeah, I usually would just back up and let him sprint back out. Just Metroid in general, but like Super Metroid especially, was trying to do so much in at one time.
Yeah,
that
especially the first game.
I think
oh my god.
Sort of explains why. Yeah,
that first we talked about it a little bit last week, but like Metroid 1, so ambitious that like is way far above and beyond what the NES was capable of making good, you know? Like they just needed a stronger hardware to make that work.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that like the same, maybe like what you're feeling when you're playing Super Metroid is kind of the same thing, but more like the limitations of like the actual SNES controller and what it had on offer.
Yes.
Yeah. Which, like, again, like, there were running gunners that had, like, axis shooting, like Contra, and then there were, like, platformy gunning games that had, like, wall jumping and stuff, like the Mega Man X series, and I believe both of those titles had SNES releases, but I don't know if there was anything else that was trying to do both at the same time.
Right.
And that probably kind of, like, dampened what it could do. I mean, the SNES controller, people were doing a lot of like, it was very like a lot of control design at the time was very like they were just now trying to figure out and codify like what ergonomic controller like would be. Man, yeah, he just faked you out twice, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. And we talked about this a little bit, not on mic just this week, but like Symphony of the Night, one thing that's so brilliant about it is that they just basically decided to make an SNES era game on the PlayStation, which, like, you know, the PlayStation was capable of so much more, quote unquote, in terms of like,
yeah,
you know, really demanding graphics and stuff like that. But you know, the
Yeah.
PlayStation ended up being kind of like the best console for a game like that because it needs just a little bit more oomph mechanically.
Yeah.
And like it's just so
Yeah, I mean-
cool to see a game that's built around, you know, pixel art and really simple mechanics, or maybe like deceptively simple mechanics on a machine that can really handle something complicated.
I think there was kind of like this like revival era where a lot of games that were that kind of were like sliding on the side of like mainstream, like games that were really well received and stuff like that, and really pushing what that generation of consoles could do. That was kind of on the opposite end, where it was saying like, why don't we go back to formula and then just like and see how much we can tighten up stuff that was already
Exactly.
good. Which is why you have like, I mean, Symphony of the Night is you know, on PlayStation. Very notably, like the Mega Man X series kind of flourished on the PlayStation also. And you also have stuff like or the PS2, and then you also had stuff like on the GameCube, you had like really back to basics, like on terms of mechanics, like platforming stuff, like obviously like Super Mario Sunshine and all that type of stuff, where you have this very like, we're trying to go back and innovate on top rather than like push.
Right.
Also, you saw a lot of indie games break in too. There was this game that started out, I think, as a Flash game and ended up being, man, he gets you again, huh? Yeah, you're panic rolling after you're getting hit once, and so he's hitting you. That's
what should
that
I
is.
do?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so he hits you. Vendrick, if he swings down, like, and hits the ground, then he waits before he swings again. If he gets you with like a lateral swing, like if he swings like parallel to the ground, then he'll flop out another swing really fast. But you gotta be ready to instantly dodge that one. But then like the other one, you have to wait a second.
Okay.
But I mean, as always, like watching his animations is the best way to kind of do it.
Right.
Yeah, Ted, X, yeah, PS1, and then eventually moved over to PS2. But also, so like there was an indie game that eventually got ported, I think, to GameCube and PlayStation 2. That was called like Alien Hominid.
Oh yeah,
And-
that was a Newgrounds game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
I had that.
yeah, and Alien Hominid is just a like run and gun, like little platformer game that
But, like,
also
cranked
kind
up
of
to
like
11.
cranked up to 11 and utilizing like hand drawn art and stuff, which
Yeah.
I think was really cool.
Kind of like Hollow Knight almost.
Yes, and I was gonna say, I think that it kind of culminated in stuff like Hollow. Well, I think that there was kind of another push, like whenever the 3DS came out, and people seemed to really like developing for it and stuff like that, and you had a return to form on a lot of stuff there too, especially with stuff like Shovel Knight and all that. And then
Knight
eventually,
is
I think
so
all of that
good.
kind of Shovel Knight is crazy. It's very good.
And
Very
like that's
cool.
that's a thing where like they're, I don't know, I'm reminded of Super Metroid a little bit in that they're just like adding in mechanics that are way more complicated than what you're used to for a game like this. Like Plague
Yeah,
Knight
I mean-
is a crazy
Yeah.
like platforming style.
Yeah, I love the Plague Knight. I think he's so fun. But like Shovel Knight in a lot of ways was more kind of like a successor to like Mega Man. Like it feels
Yeah.
very similar to playing Mega Man, and
They even do like the
Like-
boss rush thing that they do in Mega Man.
boss rush, and he is even like styled to kind of look like him and feel like Mega Man whenever you're
But
moving.
like
and
Hollow
stuff.
Knight, also kind of inspired by Dark Souls in some ways too.
Yeah, Ted also says I like Alien Hominid, but I also really liked Metal Slug. I agree. So like I think that like Metal Slug, there was a collection of Metal Slug games that came out on PlayStation 2 that also did really well. And I don't think that's like any surprise either that stuff like that can work out. I love Metal Slug.
This might be the time
they're
we
great.
get him. Doing good.
More recently, there's the beat 'em up Streets of Rage 4, which is also kind of a throwback game that is also very, very good, handles very well, and it's kind of being like, man, what if, back when we were developing all these beat 'em up games for the Super Nintendo,
What if we had this
or
kind of
whatever,
technology?
what if we had this kind of power? Yeah, and it's
Vendrick.
really fun.
Oh, one more!
You got it.
I'll get him with a moonbeam.
See how he likes moonbeams.
What do you think about moonbeams, Vendrick? He doesn't care much for moonbeams. Victory achieved. Heck yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna back out here and
Let's go into Vendrick's
get my
memory.
character into position, yeah. Well, I think if we play our cards right here, this is actually not even going to be that long of a stream.
This is not a marathon stream. Because these bosses we're going to do together do not take very long. Like, I was sunbrowing last night for Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, and Chandra, and it goes super quick.
Yeah.
I, of course, have not done Aldia.
Right. Aldia is fine. the I don't know, the fight as some of the not required fights do sort of doesn't really feel like it's entirely there, IMO. But yeah.
So Vendrick wants me to link the fire. I'm in his memory right now, and he basically wants me to succeed him. Which I am going to do, but not necessarily on his terms. It's more on Aldia's terms, I guess.
Oh, also, that answers a question that we had the other day. Like, when we were saying, like, does Vendrick come to the crypt of his own volition? And the fact that you can go into his memory and he seems, like, completely in control of his faculties and stuff would imply that he did, yeah.
Wait, I just went to his memory... And I thought you could talk to Aldi in his memory too. Is that not true? Because I tried to...
No, you can't.
You cannot? Okay.
You can just talk to Vendrick, and then if you run up the stairs, you can see Velstadt up there, but you can't like get to him before
That's right.
you get booted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything else I need to do before summoning you?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, let's travel to Drang Lake Castle then and finish us a Dark Souls 2. Yeah, this is going to be maybe our fastest stream of all the Dark Souls 2 streams.
Yeah, whatever.
This is what was the gift that you posted of you like like longboarding on your stomach through the end of Dark Souls 2? That's what we're doing.
Yeah, the guy doing like the sand surfing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly how I feel about this game right now. Where I'm like, okay, bye.
Goodbye. Okay, let's put on the old King's Ring here. I probably don't need the Agape Ring anymore, right?
Huh?
The one that absorbs
What's your
my
souls at?
souls. I am at 2,626,000. The bracket goes to 2,750, I believe.
Yeah, I just wear it.
Just wear it?
Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah. I would hate I don't know how much these bosses dole out, but it would be really annoying if we got there and like you got pushed right past 750 or something. Because I'm
the Emerald Herald.
Yeah.
My journey is already complete. My name is.
All right, I put my sign down like right outside the fog gate.
Sweet. Okay, maybe you could clarify something for me, Cam. I'm talking to the Emerald Herald, who's identified herself as Shanalot. She says, "I was born of dragons contrived by men." And I was talking before you jumped on about like the relationship between Aldia and the Dragon Shrine. The sense that I get is like Aldia is trying to like recreate the dragons, like bring them back to life, which is why the Dragon Shrine is right behind the keep and why he has a guardian dragon like at the end of the keep between his keep and the Dragon Shrine. And like she was probably made by him too, right? Like what is the relationship between Aldia and dragons, etc.?
So there is kind of a thing in all of the Souls games where this like the dragons themselves are kind of a lot of the times work as a stand-in for like occult knowledge, and occult knowledge sort of as a stand-in for like non-standard or like radical thinking, right?
Yeah.
So like a lot of times it's more of just like a shorthand for like this character maybe saw through the stuff. Like it's sort of like an inherent like radical thing for a character to decide to side with them,
right? As opposed to siding with like the hierarchies created by men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I think, Aldia as we see him no longer is doing anything. He tells you specifically what he's doing. Aldia says, "I once attempted to shuffle off fate and failed, and now all I want is answers."
Yeah.
And what Aldia is doing now is Aldia is just kind of following you to see if it's even possible, to do the thing, basically. So that is all Aldia is after at this point, as far as I can understand. Yeah.
And so Nishandra wants to usher in the Age of Dark because she is like a piece of Manus.
Yes.
Aldia, I guess, wants to just like return to the Age of Ancients or something, right?
I think Aldia wants to break the cycle altogether.
Which, going to the Age of Dark feels to me like it is kind of breaking the cycle to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think that like the whole thing with Aldia is that he is trying to like see if there's something else, but he doesn't like know if there even is.
Yeah. Whoa!
Yeah.
Man, we took a lot of help from these guys immediately.
I think they both look so cool.
They're very cool. It's not the coolest fight though, I don't think. I mean, it's trying to do like an Ornstein and Smo thing, but the characters themselves don't handle as interestingly as Ornstein and Smo do, and the arena is not as interesting as Ornstein and Smo.
Yeah. That's really the issue.
And like you also I did. You got me.
Whoop. They're like, I heard you were talking crap.
What, did you say something?
Yeah.
And also, like, a thing with Ornstein and Smo, too, is, like, you kind of get them built up on your way to them. And this is the first time you're hearing about these characters. Like, I guess these are a thing. The Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. Sure, if you say so.
Dark Souls 2 in a nutshell, which I think, again, sometimes works, where sometimes you're like, man, who is this guy?
Yeah.
What is this dadgum frog singing a song, huh? Tell me about that.
Dadgum frog
and the game is
singing
like,
a song.
And the game is like, I don't got nothing for you, dude.
I have no answers.
Yeah, whoever knew what that was has been dead for a long time.
Right.
But here, I think it just kind of is like, oh yeah, these two guys.
There's a
these guys.
You probably already saw this on Letterboxd, but the first the second Wong Kar-wai movie, which is called Days of Being Wild, ends with a scene of a character that we have just not seen in the movie, and it's a wordless scene. It's played by Tony Leung, who's the lead in the Mood for Love. And it's just a scene of him in like a motel room wearing a fancy suit and like putting a bunch of really interesting looking stuff in his pockets. And then he walks out and credits roll, and you're like, who was that guy? He wasn't a character that I knew in this movie. And Wong Kar-wai is like, he's whoever you want him to be. Yeah, that's some Dark Souls 2.
I think Wong Kar-wai was probably like,
it is.
No, it is not. I'm sitting here eavesdropping, like, okay, all of a sudden he's talking about Wong Kar-wai. How exactly does this have anything to do with Dark Souls? And then he's like, and anyway, that's how Wong Kar-wai is exactly like Dark Souls. And I'm like, Andrew Swaffer, no, it is not.
Cam agrees with me, though.
No!
He says it is.
Incorrect.
I think more that maybe that might be more like a stand-in for Wong Kar-wai being like, I think Tony Leung is cute and I have a crush on him, and I want him in all my movies.
Cam says it's Wong Kar-wai saying like, I like Tony Leung and want him in all my movies. Though that was the first movie that Tony Leung was in from Wong Kar-wai. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was foreshadowing, just like Dark Souls.
I guess the idea that I'm trying to get across here is that like Dark Souls 2 is a game where like it just kind of throws things at you whether they make sense or not, and like it is not particularly concerned with how well you're following, and that's true for all Dark Souls games really.
Oh, she's here. Back off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to pay attention to me, but alas. Pay attention to me. My crush, the throne watcher. Pay attention to me. Notice me. Oh, it's the throne.
Oh yeah, that's right. They even do the thing where they like, when they're at low health, they like power up and stuff.
They will revive each other, right?
Yeah. Revive this.
Bonker.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Bonk.
There she goes.
All right, let's see. Can we marathon all 3 of these bosses without running?
That would be really cool if we could.
Super cool. I don't have any worry about Nishandra. The question is, can we do Aldia? If we do Nishandra and then die to Aldia, how do we access the Aldia?
You just
fight?
come back and you same fog gate.
Okay.
You just come in here and Aldia's here.
I hope we've done everything right. I hope it doesn't boot us to credits after Nishandra. That would be sad. Ted says, I think you need to start a podcast about Andrew trying to connect these to Dark Souls and Jesse yelling at him. Yeah, Jesse is very, as you may have noticed if you follow Jesse on Twitter, has lost patience with me being like, hey, this is just like Dark Souls or just like Bloodborne or whatever. Which I did on the podcast this week. I compared The Empty Man to Bloodborne. And after the podcast was over, Zach was like, we need some sort of like tally system for every time Andrew compares something to Souls or Bloodborne. And I was like, but it is though. That in this case, it is actually kind of similar.
We're gonna like have a baby one day, and you're gonna be like,
Dead.
You're dead. Rip.
Yeah, got special beam cannon.
Yeah, but they can't hear you.
Jay asks like who the big lady is. That would be Nishandra. She's the queen.
We're gonna like have a baby
Hey,
one day.
Jess, Cam is trying to talk. Sorry.
Oh.
He can't hear you. Or you can't hear him, so it's kind of complicated, so.
So that's just like the queen of the whole place. And the guy that Andrew killed a minute ago, that was the big zombie guy with the sword, that was the king. But the queen is actually, she's like a little piece of Manus, like the guy at the very, very, very end of Dark Souls 1 DLC, like the thing at the very bottom of like the earth.
Yeah.
That is like the primordial darkness ooze stuff from which humanity came. So she's trying to do a thing here in this game. It's not really clear outside of like she's trying to push the world into dark.
I think the idea is that like she's following our footsteps. Like she's kind of using us to open a bunch of gates that she herself couldn't open. We kill the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, and she's like, haha, now I will take the throne. Oh.
Yeah, why that means
Oh,
she's
she got
like a queen earlier, but now she looks like a Hellraiser queen alien, I don't know. But it's unclear.
Hey,
Alright,
Jess,
I'm gonna go rest at a bonfire to get all my stuff back.
do you want to come back and continue complaining about me? I interrupted you. Okay, you can shower.
You can tell the joke.
What's the joke? I forgot it.
I said, we're gonna like have a baby one day, and you're gonna like hold your newborn child in your arms and be like, wow, this is just like Dark Souls.
Jessie said, I don't think this picked up on the mic. She said, we're going to like have a baby one day and you're going to be holding our newborn child in your arms and you're going to be like, wow, this is just like Dark Souls. Which is funny because Jessie herself has said, you know what? You know what name I think would be cool to name a baby? Isolith. I'm like, why
First
would
of all,
we
no,
name
it
a
would
child
not.
after one of the worst parts of Dark Souls 1? And you hate Dark Souls. Like, you strongly dislike Dark Souls. Why would you name your child after it?
This sounds bad, but
She says it just sounds cool.
not so cool.
She did not say cool. She said a word that I do not want to say on stream.
I didn't say a cuss word. I said bad.
She said bad butt. And I didn't want to say that on stream because it was lame. Trying to make you sound less lame, Jess.
I'm running back to put my sign down again.
Okay. Ted said, wow, this is just like O'Malley. Ted, what conversation have you been having with O'Malley?
O'Malley Q.
O'Malley Q. O'Malley is Q.
You heard it here first, folks.
I texted my principal a question the other day, and I prefaced it with Q : and then I wrote my question, and he answered my question. And they said, "But who told you I was Q?" I thought that was a funny joke. Let's see, how long have we been going? Hour and a half, almost an hour and a half.
Yep.
I'm surprised Nishandra got both of us. Chandra's
Yeah,
pretty
I
easy.
forgot about her stupid beam attack.
Yeah. As I think I talked about when we were streaming Dark Souls 1, I accidentally finished this game when I was playing it on my own because I didn't recognize that Nishandra was the final boss.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to the story of the game to like really recognize the weight of what's happening here. But it also like wasn't that hard of a boss fight, so I was like, you know, I'll just do this thing really quick. It's probably this little optional thing, and then I'll go off on the critical path. But no, this is the critical path.
Right.
This is the end of the game. Ooh, man, she is cursing the heck out of me right now.
Grrr. Get back.
Yep. Getting bonked, Nishandra.
And we decided to not do the DLC.
Yeah.
for various reasons.
This is just taking too long. This whole process.
Yeah.
Not that it's actually the same number of sessions as we did for Dark Souls 1, but the DLC here is so long that it would take us probably another 5 or 6. And
Yeah,
we've just
I
had
would
so
say
many like
at
frustrations
least.
with stuff like soul memory and my internet crapping out that we've just
Yeah.
decided to move on to a simpler game, Bloodborne.
We're turning the page on Dark Souls 2.
Yep. Oh, one more. Oh, not one more.
Got her.
Okay, nice. Where you at, Scholar of the First Sin, if that is your real name?
Where's that dadgum scholar? Oh, you're a zombie.
I'm a zombie because I got cursed. Let me make myself less zombie. Gotta be cute for this last battle. We will definitely do the Bloodborne DLC ammo. It's too good to skip.
Yeah. We'll do Dark Souls 3 also. The thing with Dark Souls 2 has primarily been technical frustrations.
Yeah.
That we are ready to put behind us. There he is.
And also for Bloodborne, I want to do like a lore-focused run, and I think that it is very difficult to talk about the lore of that game without the DLC. It's just so integral. Wow, does this dude have a bajillion hit points too? Like
Yes.
Vendrick?
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah.
I only have 5 Estus. 4 now. How do you feel about moonbeams?
Doesn't have strong opinions, doesn't look like.
Yeah. Yeah, we might need to die and come back here with more Estus, because I don't know.
Jay said somber music.
Yeah.
It's true.
I think this is meant to evoke the Gwyn music a little bit.
It's so funny too because like Aldia is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this fight is so stupid.
Yeah. It's not very fun.
So,
just, that's my
it's not
first
even
impression.
I'm going to be honest, like as someone who is a Dark Souls 2 defender, like this isn't even finished. He doesn't even have full animations or anything. Like the stupid like roots and stuff, they just like disappear. They don't even like get pulled back down into the ground.
Yeah.
When he teleports, there's no animation for it. There's just like particle effects
smoke.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just like sits there and more stuff comes out of him. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Kind of a Beta Chaos vibe here. And it is supposed to evoke Beta Chaos. He's got, the twisted roots of Lost Izalith. But it is also not very fun like the Bed of Chaos.
Well, I mean, at least it's active. Like Bed of Chaos
Yes.
sucks because you don't
not a
even
fight.
do anything. It's a platforming section.
Yeah.
But
What are we doing here, man? We're in phase 2. Tell me how we fight him in phase 2.
just gotta let him burn himself out.
Oh, okay, the fire goes away.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. See, when he teleports, it goes off.
Maybe we can get him. I only have 1 Estus
Yeah.
left, but maybe we can get him.
Estus. Get away from him.
Whoop! Oh gosh! I was not ready for that. I thought that was gonna be an AOE. Okay.
Yeah. So.
81.
Whenever someone is holding their, this is advice for Andrew, and also if you're the villain of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
If you see a guy and he's holding his hands up and making a big ball in the air made out of energy, okay,
Yeah.
just get away from it. You need to go away, not get hit by it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
gonna kill you definitely.
Well, your advice was get away from him, not dodge the fireball.
Just so you
Because
can
Nashandra
see.
did
so you
that.
can see.
Nashandra did that with an AOE. Like, she got like a big purple ball of energy in front of her, and it was an AOE.
If you're right on top of him, you can't see him launch it, which is what I was trying to tell you.
True.
I thought you would see the big ball and be like, Spirit Bomb.
You
We know
thought
how
I
this
was
one
smart.
goes. I'm gonna get out of here.
You made that was your
Yeah.
first mistake.
Look, man. It also, I mean, look. It took care of Vegeta. He hit Frieza with it too,
Yeah.
and now you're just among those people. Okay.
I
okay.
don't know if I've revealed this either to you or on stream. I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. I have not watched a single episode of Dragon Ball Z in my life.
Yeah, it's fine. it's fine. I like it, but it's not something that you would enjoy now as an
Yeah.
adult watching for the first time.
Right. Is your sign down?
It is now.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's very funny too because there's like one of the big fighting games right now is a Dragon Ball Z fighting game that lots of people
Dragon Ball
play.
Fighters.
Like, yeah. And Jay got it and was playing it, and he had a similar thing where he was like, "This is very funny because I have like no attachment to any of these characters. Like
Yeah.
I don't know who any of them are or anything like that." Like, yeah, that's
I watched
fine. It's-
Video Game Donkey's review of Guilty Gear Strive, and he was
Yeah,
comparing it
it's
to
great.
other like prominent fighting games on the market right now, and he was like, he talked about Dragon Ball Fighters, and he's like, half of these characters are just Goku, just different versions
Yeah.
of Goku.
Yeah, Goku with different colored hair.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Let's do it. Are we gonna get like a dialogue ending with him when we kill him, or is he gonna be dead?
I don't remember, actually.
Oof. Get bonked.
I wonder if I can poison him. Let's try.
That is a really good question. I would love for you to poison him.
I'm trying. I doubt it, but I have a bunch of knives, so.
Man,
Hey.
I'm kind of regretting this. This is not fun. Oh my god.
Wow.
Jeez. Man. Well, I do think
Yeah.
that we will, keep up the record that we set with the first Dark Souls and finish with less than 100 deaths. So I was worried about that. Once
How many
got
are we
to-
at?
We're at 82.
Yeah,
Whenever we
I
got
think
to like the
that-
whole Drang Lake Castle wall, and when we hit the Shrine of Amana wall, and I just like kept dying over and over, and I was like, man, we're gonna crack 100 in this one.
Emma, what gave you that impression?
Yeah, we sure do. It's like, this is not Bloodborne. Weird. Why isn't this Bloodborne?
We're almost there. We got it. Just gotta get Aldia.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna take this soul ring off now.
Oh yeah,
We
sure.
don't
It
need
doesn't
it.
matter anymore.
Let's see, what would be helpful for me?
Someone who wasn't
Fire
here for the
defense.
series, why are you ready for it to be done? Yeah, so Jay, this game has so much going on in it that is ambitious in a lot of ways. But to kind of summarize our problems with prior streams, some of them, in particular, one or two of the systems are so anti-player, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And
so there's
one
a
of
thing
them
called soul memory, which we've
Right.
talked about a lot on stream.
Yeah, go back and listen to like the first episode. We talk a lot about like what soul memory is and how it works. And
Yeah.
then 2 streams ago and the stream before that, and maybe even the stream before that, had us just like completely wringing our hands over this stupid thing.
It makes it
And
harder to co-op. Essentially, that's the short
It makes
version.
it's not good TV. Yeah.
It's not good TV. No.
Uh,
And also, the game is just so
and also,
much
as
longer
you-
than Dark Souls
Yeah.
1. If you do all the DLC stuff, that like, man, we're just kind of wiped out by it.
Yeah, and once you hit the end of the game too, the difficulty is no longer like, hey, you need to learn how to dodge just right. It's more just like, this guy has he just has like so much health.
Nice
I
catch.
stopped it.
Nice
I
catch.
did not. Yeah, this guy has so much health, and if he hits you once, you die.
Yes.
And stuff like that, which is just like not really how the end of Souls games usually feels.
That's how a little bit of Dark Souls.
So
3 felt
it
for me,
feels,
to be honest.
it feels kind of like difficulty spiky in a way that kind of sucks, and yeah. I still like the game as a whole, but I will not lie, this playthrough has made me enjoy it less. so there's.
I dodged the fireball. Be proud.
Good job, buddy. Get out of the actual fire, though. You've walked into
I walked
fire.
into fire. Yeah. I will reward myself for dodging the fireball with nice fire as a treat. And we got so close that first time. Very sad.
But another thing too, worth note, there, Jay, about trying to move past this this game, and this is something that I was thinking about after we talked about Vendrick last stream, is like once you kind of get past that part, there's not really too much else to talk about either.
It peaks
like you're just
super
kind of
early.
like,
Which is kind of a thing in Dark
yeah.
Souls 1 as well. Like, Ornstein Smo is the difficulty peak of the game, and so some people think the rest of it is underwhelming. But I think there's plenty of lore stuff to learn in the last half of Dark Souls 1.
That's mainly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is like how many times playing Dark Souls 2 do we need to circle the tree of like, well, everyone is forgetful and memory is fleeting, and
they killed the giants.
They killed the giants and now they feel bad about it, and yada yada yada. Which is all very cool thematically, but when you've gone over it and gone over it, you know, there's only so much more that there is even to say.
Though
and
for somebody who's
something
playing it for the first time and doesn't necessarily know the story, you know, it's even you know, going back and beating the dead horse didn't make the story clear to me in my first playthrough, you know.
Sure, yeah. It's more vibes than story.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2. It's more of just the theme. But yeah, like but like whereas the DLC in Dark Souls 1 adds both a lot to the narrative and also to the themes, and is also designed really well and is a lot of fun. And you can co-op through the entire thing.
Which I did with Michael. I was able to convince him to do the DLC with me. It was fun.
Yeah. The DLC of Dark Souls 2 is kind of
is very long and very difficult.
It's lopsided. I mean, parts of it are great and parts of it are less great.
Ooh,
and so
No!
Almost.
We got so close.
You gotta be a lot more careful when he sets like himself on fire.
Yeah, I've been too.
You should just be getting a lick, if that, and running. I gotta go back and rest. Aestus. But we're also excited to start Bloodborne, and I think
it's just so good.
Yeah, and the limitations aren't there the same way, and
yeah, Bloodborne
we're
scales
excited to do it, and
so that like you don't even have to be on the same level as the person that you're being summoned by.
Yeah, it scales you down.
So you've already finished your Bloodborne run with Captain Caveman, is that right?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm well enough ahead for now. Yeah. This door, I gotta wait for this door to open.
It's slow.
But I guess while we're on the topic of that, yeah, we are planning on doing Bloodborne, but we are going to be taking like a small break.
Which we did between Souls 1 and Souls 2 as well.
Yeah.
But
and we are probably going to be trying to do Bloodborne in the evening as well for like spooky factor.
Yes, if you are unfamiliar with Bloodborne, like it needs to be played at night if you can help it. You'll know what we mean when we get there.
What is the club Captain Caveman will be using in Bloodborne? Emma, that's a good question. I'm between a couple of things. I think so. Jordan put it to me in a way that I think has basically cemented that I will use Ligarius Wheel. But I was also considering using the Bloodletter,
What's the bloodletter?
Or whatever. It's a little mace, and then you can stab yourself with it. It's a real big mace. But the thing about the bloodletter is you kind of have to like be smart to use it. Ligarius Wheel
And Captain
definitely
Caveman wants
kind
to
of
be dumb.
yeah. Ligarius Wheel absolutely kind of like channels the concept of club better than the bloodletter does.
Big,
yeah.
dumb
So yeah,
bludgeoning
Emma, I will
weapon.
probably be doing Ligarius Wheel, which I would like to get a hold of it before we start stream, which is nice that we're taking a break because
You gotta get
Ligarius
far
Wheel is
into a game to
kind
get
of hard to get. Yeah.
You gotta
I mean,
kill.
it's not hard to get, but
Martyr
it's on down there.
Ligarius, who is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Took me a
Yeah,
long time.
I think
to
he's
get.
very fun.
He is very fun.
High octane, that guy.
Oh yeah. As is often the case in Bloodborne.
Yeah, that's true. They don't often give you a like.
There's not
this
a
guy's
low
gonna take
octane
it.
boss. There's a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah. I saw somebody online one time refer to Bloodborne when someone was asking like what the general vibe is of a lot of the bosses, and someone was saying every single boss that you face in Bloodborne is having the worst day of their life.
Yeah, they scream at you. They're constantly screaming.
They're all like, they're super upset. They're yelling in pain. They're like, you are the last straw, basically.
Yeah.
for every boss you fight, you are the last thing they want to encounter. And they really try to make you feel that too. They're like, hey man, I have had a bear of a day. I am not in the mood, okay?
I am not in the mood. And
Would
I'm
you
not in the mood
teleport?
for all
Thank
the.
you.
Not in the mood for this nerd.
At least that that attack gets rid of his fire
Yeah.
for a second.
We're gonna get him. This is the time.
Emma says Orphan of Kos's day was his only day. It's true. Orphan of Kos is the hardest boss, and also he has the most right to be a jerk.
Yep. He's like, I just came
Orphan
into
of Kos
this
is
world,
like,
and you're immediately trying to murder me? What the heck?
Yeah. He's just like, I've been born. Oh no. Literally all
Life
I
is
have
nothing
enough
but pain.
sentience.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I have enough sentience to understand is that I am alone and in pain. And that's it.
Spoilers for Bloodborne. Oh no, it's the Dragon Ball attack. Why'd you pick on Captain Caveman this time?
No.
Ah, he did.
Rolled right through it.
Good for you.
Like a glove.
Okay. Bonk.
Smacky.
Bonk again?
Yeah, back
Nope.
off,
No, no,
back
no,
off,
no, no,
back
no, no.
off.
I thought he wasn't going to do it.
Heal.
It took such a long time. Oh, come on. One more.
Yeah, Emo gets it. Teleportal. Here he is.
Die. Oh,
back.
he's not dead. So close.
I'm going in.
Do it.
Ah!
No.
There we go.
How do you like moonbeams?
Got it.
Yeah. We did it.
Duty fulfilled.
That is correct. Did you just fall?
Jumped off. Off to my next e-girl
Yeah.
to go and save. Yeah.
What do I want truly, he asks. Light, dark, or something else entirely? So he's the something else entirely option.
Mm.
You kill Nashandra, and you take the normal ending, you rekindle the flame. You let Nashandra kill you, and she has the canon ending. She brings in the Age of Dark. You kill Aldia, you get the something else entirely ending, which I have not seen, so here we go.
Enjoy.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse.
Man, Luna looks good.
Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew.
I love that all the cutscenes happen in engine, so whatever you choose to wear shows up.
It is your choice
Very neat.
to embrace.
I love any game that does that.
Mm-hmm.
I also like it whenever people like will take crowd shots of a lot of people, and then someone is like dressed ridiculously for like
Yeah.
a sporting event or something, and they're like, whenever a cutscene uses your actual custom character
Right.
or whatever.
If you're wearing like Jester Thomas's outfit or something, yeah.
Yeah.
This so far is pretty similar to the ending that I'm already familiar with.
Yep.
Great sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
I love that the door just closes behind me. Like, I'm in here sitting on a chair. If you need me, I'll be in here sitting on a chair. Huh. Okay, I was expecting there to be more after that. That didn't feel too terribly different from the base ending that you get just from killing Nashandra. Do you have thoughts about like how this ending like articulates differently, Cam? Cam, are you there? Oh no. Cam, I don't know if you are attempting to talk or not, but if you are attempting to talk, it is not coming through, so you may want to get off of Discord and come back. Otherwise, I'm just going to let this credits scene play out. And if Cam is still not back by the time the credits are over, then we will just call it there. And we will end.
Wait, hello?
Oh, hey!
Yeah, what's up?
Did you have some technical difficulties?
I guess so.
Oh, okay.
I thought that you were just being quiet because you were watching the cutscene, but I guess it was
No,
because
I was asking you questions and you were not responding, so I think that there was some
Oh, okay.
disconnect. My
Yeah.
question was, I was kind of expecting a more different ending. I know we got a little bit of dialogue from Aldia, which was not there originally, but like, for you, do you feel like this ending is meaningfully different from the Nashandra one?
No.
Oh man. Yeah, because there's the whole like, do you want light, dark, or something in between, or something, or not something in between, but something else entirely. I was expecting to see, a different kind of world be gestured towards, but no, it's just I sit on the throne again. So that's kind of a bummer. Again, the peaks and valleys of Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
It ends on a valley.
This is a great place to end, because whenever we were very first talking about the game, the thing that I was saying was that sometimes its theme of like cycles and stuff works.
Yeah.
And makes you feel like, wow, that's profound.
Yeah.
But other times, when you're presented with like that,
You're
it
like,
feels a lot
"That's
less
all."
like that.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. hmm Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I can just go ahead and cut the stream now, unless you have any other final words on Dark Souls 2, Cam.
Well, I would just say I appreciate everybody for watching, and like be watching Swaff's Twitter for like when we'll start Bloodborne. It'll probably be sometime next month.
Yeah.
And
Mid-August.
Right. And then we'll hopefully see y'all back here then. Dark Souls 2, there it is.
Dark Souls 2.
We did it.
We did it. Again, thanks for watching, y'all. We will see you in August for Bloodborne. Bye.